It was an incredibly hard day, and it was a day I learned a lot from, but I probably won't do it again. Coming back to fjord always brings back so much memories. I've done Norseman 8 times, and every time been a completely different experience. Tomorrow I'm doing Norseman solo. Just me, no one else. Doing the race I do every year. 2020 has been a different kind of year, but I'm still doing Norseman. On a regular Norseman, it's buzzing. You have like this extreme, like tense vibration of excitement of hundreds of athletes and supporters. Now it's just me. Conditions today, just perfect. The jump was the jump as normal, just quite a short one. And then you just got in the water and felt the same cold water as always, and started to swim. The swim was magnificent. Swimming alone in fjord, it's beautiful. So the swim was very pleasant, but cold. The swim exit and transition was a bit of a surprise for me. Normally when you get out of the water, they put sand over the rocks, and you have a crew helping you out of the water. Without it, it was really difficult to actually get out of the water. It was difficult to get the balance. It was painful to stand on the sharp rocks. And then when you finally got out of the water, I got to transition, and was cold, very cold, and had little feelings in my fingers, and especially my cycling jersey. I was not able to zip it up. So normally I use 1.5 minutes in transition in a regular Norseman with support. And unsupported, I use 14 minutes. So that came as quite as a shock for me. And my gloves, I wasn't able to put them on, so I gave up and put them in a backpack and had to just start cycling and put them on at a later place when feelings back in my fingers. Which of course without gloves took longer time. cycling up Børingfossen alone. For the first time, I could listen to the sounds of birds. And the weather was just perfect over the Allan Hovda plateau. All you can hear is your bike and your breath and the wind crossing your head. But then it starts to get lonely. When you're out on the run, running for 20 kilometers all alone along the lake, it can be quite monotonous, and then you turn around the corner and you see the mighty mountain. It looks like an insane elevation. You think it's like it can just be Mount Everest, and it's like it's no way I'm getting up that mountain. If you've never been to Zombie Hill, then it's difficult to know why they call it Zombie Hill and why it's so known for the competitors. But immediately when you hit it, you know, because it's super steep and it just lasts forever. The super steep hill.
It's getting closer to the finish line. Only 2 more kilometers of the really steep stuff, and then it flattens a bit out before we can cruise into the start of the mountain.
When I climb Zombie Hill, I try to have as short goals as possible, and try to motivate myself with like run for 9 minutes, walk for 1. Run for 9, walk for 1. So I try to avoid looking at how far I have left and how far I have left after I'm done with Zombie Hill. With the lack of support and people cheering you on, it doesn't get easier for sure. When I was running up the last corner of Zombie Hill, there's even no Team Bob. Of course, they weren't there, and I knew they weren't there, but they were still missed. When you enter the gate at Stavsø, at Norseman, there's a big sign that Norseman is going on, and there's a crew who check your bag for safety reasons. Other people, the tourists in the mountain, know that the race is ongoing, and they stop and cheer you along the road. At Norseman solo, you enter it solo. You're just running on the path there like a crazy guy in a strange looking outfit. It was really nice because it wasn't an actual race, because in the regular races I'm running with as hard as I can, and I only focus on the few meters in front of me, so I don't misstep, or because then your race can be over. But now I had enough time I could even stop and take a look around and just enjoy the absolutely stunning surroundings when going up the mountains. It was nice to get over the finish line, but compared to the normal Norseman, it's like a good 1/10 of the emotions when you cross the finish line.
And Allan Hovda wins the Norseman for 2018.
Allan Hovda, what an amazing race! You're on Norseman Live. Congratulations.
I definitely miss my family. And my non-existing supporters. So it would be nice to get back to them.
The finisher prize for doing Norseman solo is not a black T-shirt. There's no award ceremony. But I got a waffle, and it was the best waffle I tasted in my whole life. But don't say that to grandmother. But I did truly miss my support. I miss the spectators. I miss the crew. I miss the vibe from the race. I miss my competitors. But most of all, I miss the highlight of the year. The buffet at Gaustablikk.